to a brisk January morning on the Rennebu. We're working through this next year here, and I think we're going to move along. So we get our harvest set up on this one. We got some people possibly lined up to help us out, along with the farmer here, of course. So that's kind of nice. We got some extra help. Selling off these silage bales. Get about 27 to 30,000 still for these each stack, so that's not bad. So we'll get these ones sold off for this gentleman over here. Give him a little extra cashola. Our animals, or the cows, I should say, are doing well. Got some, whoops. Got stuff going on there. I mean, obviously you're a little low on the TMR, so I've been needing to purchase a few things, but once we get the canola up and running, it's taking a little longer. I don't know, it's kind of odd how the canola and the flour were close to the same rate. The flour was done quick. Canola, not so much. But I think we had a lot more canola up too as well. We got still like 60-some thousand liters in there. But either which way, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this up in here again. Pull it, pull it, pull it. And then with that, of course, we'll call this one here a day after this. Yeah, we already rode the horse today, so got that done this morning. This still had a couple percent to, it's like 2%, it was 98%, so it's like, well, we'll just take the horse for a quick spin while we wait for that to finish up. And it worked out, so that's good. It's good. Oh yeah, I'm on our other farm. Oops. I forgot about that. I was like, why isn't it put up the money? But yeah, 720. Yeah, definitely getting up there for that. So it's good. All right, so we'll go back to our farm area. So yeah, we got the silage sold off there. There's a couple extra bales off to the side, but no reason to worry about those right now because there's only 2 bales. We're gonna mow the grass here in a few months again anyway, so we'll just add it to that batch and go from there. No fail. Yeah. But no, it's been good. We're kind of balancing out. I still owe him a little bit of money for the flour and the canola that we had pulled off the, let's say wheat, but I think it was mostly canola we had, right? So yeah, I still owe the gentleman here. Well, I'm not charging for the work necessarily, so we're close to even. Still kind of working some off. He gave me some cows too, so I mean we're really fairly balanced. But yeah, I think I still owe him some money or time, whichever he prefers. I'm fine with it anyway. But it's not bad. We're doing good. We got a good relationship going on here. It's been beautiful area, gorgeous. Of course, we're not. You know, once I get the harvest done or whatever sold off to that point, we should have enough sustainability on both farms here to actually. Well, this one's fairly. He's definitely doing all right here now, especially. But we're doing all right here, so we'll be able to move on to another spot, see what we can work with. And of course, we got to come back and check on it every once in a while, because you know you can't trust your employees all the time, right? But now let's go along. So let me show you what we got over here too. Got some more wool too, so we're getting pretty close to being full on the wool. Oh, actually, I should probably use a little bit of oats for the horse. Oh, we got some manure we need to pick up there. Let's go over here. Yeah. So as you can see here, cows are working along pretty good. They're going to reproduce again pretty soon. About the same as the one that we took because we took half, 12 cows. He's got the 12 cows, but milk's getting up there, 11,000 again, so that's good. Slurry's pretty good high too, but we also have that manure, so we can actually do some more fertilizing with that. Save some money on buying it. Sheep are pumping out some crazy. We're almost maxing on this one. This one, since these ones did 24 and those ones did 24, we got a 48 batch right there. Bam. Pretty big. And I think the oldest ones we have 17 months. We'll go to at least 20 to 24 months. More than likely, we'll be able to sell some of these off for him too before we leave here to get some. Yeah, I think those are the maxed out, but still, we don't have any cows that are puberty level. But yeah, a horse doing well too. 17 months on that guy too. But yeah, we got a good chunk of wool over here too. As you can see right there. So the next month or so, actually, there's another pallet right there. Sheesh, these things are pumping out like crazy. Let's see where we're at with the wool. See what we want to work with on that for selling that. So yeah, beginning of the year, we're getting close to that. I think I'm going to sell a canola off that I have over there. Let me take a look here and see what the canola oil. I'm pretty sure I looked at this already. It was. If I don't sell it now, I have to sell it off pretty soon because it's going to be. It says $24.95. Yeah, see, we're right at the end of that part. It's going to start dropping real quick. So if I sell the canola oil, so we're going to do that. With the canola oil, sell that off, get that taken care of from our farm over there. And then, of course, yeah, we only got 2 more pallets. Man, next month we should be selling it. Yeah, we might be selling this off right away or trying to stack this up even more because depending on what the max price is. Oof. Stuff's working out quick, man. It's kind of hard to do by yourself. No wonder why you needed some help. And why we're going to hire some too. Either way, we'll get this worked out and, dang it. Come on, man. We'll get it taken care of and we'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, made it into April here. And looks like obviously the sheep are making a lot of wool. got a few pallets in there. So yeah, this thing is pretty full. I'm trying to be super careful. Don't want to tip over nothing, but yeah, we're taking the wool to be sold. So that should bring us up a little ways here too. So that's definitely nice. As you look here, the wool we're at 1392. Highest is 1351 technically, so we're obviously above that. So that's not bad. So we'll get this taken care of moving forward from there. The sheep are reproducing too, so as you can see here, they're at 60% reproductive. There's 3 sets of those at 24 apiece. We're about to be maxed out, or I could sell some of the younger ones, which I'm looking at possibly doing, just sell out some of the younger. I guess I should have strapped it down a little better. Well, we could sell off some of the younger lambs, just we don't need them necessarily. Yes, they will grow up and blah, 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 all that stuff, but the ones that are reproducing already, we have plenty of those, and if we could 3 sets of them at 60% right now, they'll be at 100% for what, 24 times 3? So 100 and something, so yeah, that'll be 108. 106, yeah, either way, it's gonna be a lot. Sorry, my math isn't working too well as I'm trying to drive and not tip all this over, but anywho, it'll be a lot. So instead of just maxing it out, we'll sell off the little boys, just little babies, and let the reproductions. And at that point, we'll have those all be just basically the sheep. Then as those start to grow up, we'll just sell off the other ones too. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. I mean, this isn't our farm, so I'm just thinking ahead. I just realized probably not gonna be much longer. So, like I said, we will come back. I mean, it'll also go down to whatever the farmer wants to do. So, he's got my number if need be. We can always contact, and same with the group that we'll be hiring for running our farm. So, I'm pretty stoked about that. Excited where to go next. Several ideas. I was thinking of somewhere where we start off with some leased equipment in a silage option, if you can think about what that one is. Also a few other ones that come out recently, some maybe Polish or some German, something. We got some ideas. I got some ideas. So We will figure out what we want to do at that point. Oh my gosh. Sorry, traffic. Oh, shut it. It's not like I knew I was going to hit that dang tree. Just simmer down your little booty cheeks there, bruh. Taking off over here. I know you don't like the John Deere either, but whatever. Only one dude, too. Go away. All right, so we're gonna get this wool sold off here. Ooh, that's nice. So 34, 37, 38,000. Nice. That's nice. The trigger's way out there on that. The trigger's a little higher because when I did the canola oil for our farm there earlier, I got about 30,000 or so for it, but it wouldn't take it. I had to actually lift it up in the air because I dropped it off of a trailer. It was just a mess. But either way, we got some of the wool sold out, so that's nice. Everybody's doing well here. We're getting close on the milk again. Slurries, 71,000, not terrible. Probably punch some more straw in there as well, but everything's going. I mean, we want to top all these guys up before we leave here, of course, too. So by the end of the year, we need to have all these all topped up or in pretty good shape because we want to make sure that we're good. Same with our side here. Let's take a look at our farm here. Ours are doing well too. So trying to keep up with the TMR and everything. Buying a little bit here and there. Also, same thing was the main farm had a little extra stuff. So, yeah, we're using it. Hey, grass silage is not a problem. We can make that pretty quick. It's just the TMR takes a little longer. Anyway, we're doing well. Everything's progressing. So we got that taken care of, and we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. So actually, let's see. Take a look at where we're at on Hill. Milk. Yeah, we don't want to mess that until later. So it's at 13. We're at, well, Yoker's still at 13 right now. Yeah, we wait until the end of the year here. We'll just sell all the milk at once. But cool. We will go ahead and get back to that in a jiffy. So we'll work on this, and let's see. Since we're working on wheat, we'll be in July. So the next few months, we'll probably start harvesting, and we're good. Get this harvest going, get that going. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. We're gonna move on to the next couple months or so here, and work on the harvest. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, we've moved on through the year here. We got this and the other grass field combination on the across the river there done. I used the manure to fertilize last round about 2 months ago, and this month I'm using the slurry. So checking it out. See, we're down to 47. We're up to 80 some thousand liters on there, and then the manure. It just keeps piling up, of course, but it's not a bad thing. It's okay. It's all good. We have to use our harvester from across, our tractor from across the way because it's got the better horsepower. Ooh, look at that. I thought we're gonna have to go dip it in the water for a minute. Yeah, didn't have to. Cool. Yeah, just getting the slurries. I figured, using the animal stuff to fertilize the food that they're eating isn't as bad as fertilizing the food that we eat. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It's still a good fertilizer, but we're about there. As we see here, crops are about ready to grow. Next month we'll be harvesting, so just wanted to pop it here, show you what we're doing with the slurry and stuff. It's worth some money, so you can get some money out of some of the slurry manure, but it's really not worth a whole lot. So that's the drawback there. And yeah, we got the field taken care of there, so that's all completed. As you can see here, perfect. Just limed everything last month, so or last time we cut it, so that turned out that way. But we'll get this back across the way here. I don't think we can put the slurry back in Sensibar. Or we might be able to sell it. So either way, everything's going along, working it out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the cows there. I did go ahead and sell off the younger sheeps, but as you can see, all these pop 72. Bam, a lot sheep. So they're making some wool like mad, like mad. That horse is doing well. So yeah, everything's still going good here. And if we jump over to our farm, you can see the manure. Dang it, I keep forgetting about the manure. I gotta put a manure. Some milk. We'll be able to get some milk out of both these pretty soon here, and get some. Yeah, 20,000 plus the 8. Yes. All right. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take care of all that and get that moving forward. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this taken care of with the slurry tank, and then take a look at the. So yeah, we got another 47 cylinder. So we'll get this taken care of, and yeah, we'll be back next month. So we can go ahead and get this harvesting done. See y'all in a little bit. Well, now we're finishing up some harvesting here. Just come over to the other side of the field here. The lights on apparently. I didn't even realize that. But got our side over here taken care of. Got those 2 fields done. I dumped it into the silo for now. Since this side, the only place to sell on here is the mill, which we own. And apparently, when we dump this in here for this gentleman, there's no money in the exchange. So I need to figure out how much it is, and then we can give him a payment for the grains that he gave us. But yeah, this is the first time on this side. It's nice. I mean, it's kind of nice having a little bit bigger grain field and a little bit smaller grass field. I mean, we're still making a lot of money off silage on there, so that's a good side of that. But I mean, yeah. I guess we just dropped down under. This farm had over 800,000. I mean, barely just dropped down there. But like I said, once we get the grain taken care of and all that too, but just he's leasing more stuff than I am because he can. And if we're using anything for this farm, he said I could still use it for the other farm as long as it doesn't. I don't keep it overnight or get to be like a really expensive thing, which is cool, which is very, very nice. But yeah, we're finishing this up here. We'll get the grain dumped out, and then got some people lined up so they can come and grab all the straw. We're gonna move on after this. I mean, this has been amazing. Well, we're not leaving entirely. Obviously, we have a farm here, but yeah, I got to drift over to another area. Got some other ideas. We're gonna take the motorcycle ride and see where we end up. We're right at the 2-year mark. Next month will hit 2 years, so I think we're about time to move on. And like I said, we definitely will be back. Obviously, we got land here and farm on it and everything. So we definitely don't want to leave that hanging for too long. But got some people lined up, and like I said, the gentleman across the way here, he knows some people, and the last couple of years, he's like, yeah, there's other people that are coming through and that want to do some work. A lot of people don't want to do the whole farm part. They just want to do a couple things, or maybe seasonal work, like the harvesting part. Somebody come in and do some plowing. Somebody come in and do some planting, fertilizer, prepping everything. But they're not working the whole time like we have been. Somebody just come along and do some stuff, which isn't a bad thing. So we got several people lined up. I mean, coming towards the end of summer on this year, but throughout the last couple of years, we learned a lot of people, students, of course, too, and people coming around that summer break, spring break, all these different breaks that they have. They can come and work on the farm for a little bit. Pay them, give them some milk, whatever we can work with. Eggs if we had chickens. Kind of disappointed to have chickens in here, but whatever. I like working with chickens. You get pretty good stuff out of them. They're pretty easy too. Just give them some grain, boom, they're done. But either way, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take care of this here. Get the grain over to the mill, which it's the mill of everything. And then, like I said, we got the people lined up already, getting ready to take care of the straw here. We got the baler and everything. We have the equipment. Well, between the other farm, between this farm here that we're on now and then our farm, we got plenty of equipment, mostly obviously on this guy's farm. But I brought my tractor over because I wasn't sure how much this would be, so I wanted to make sure it had enough horsepower. Plus that Massey's a little faster, and I'm dealing with this John Deere as long as I can. I didn't lease it. It was from this farm. Well, technically I did lease it but it's, this guy's thing, whatever. I didn't pay for the leasing costs, let's put it that way. Anywho. But yeah, I think our silage over here might be close too. That's just beautiful. Look at this. I just wish we had more time. I should have went up and checked on some things, but oh, this is nope, 51%, so it's going to take a little bit longer. 3A for that, I guess. What? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'm so strong, I don't need my own straight plow. I pushed the harvester out of the way. Totally, bruh. Nah, it's part of the fun of having PC version of the game. No, we'll get this, get this unloaded out of here, and then, like I said, we'll send the harvester back and be done with that part. But, yeah, we got these fields here done. You can see across the way over there, where our fields are up on the side of the hill. You can see the straws drops in. It's a good thing here. So you want to go ahead and take this over? Get it done, son. All right, let's go ahead and take care. Ooh, don't want to do that. That'd be a bummer. Be all the crops gone. I like this a whole lot. I mean, really, I didn't realize. I wasn't sure if it was going to be more, but apparently it wasn't as much as I thought. But still, it's a good chunk, so that's good. Let's get this on the roll. Rolling. Barely more than 10,000. So I'm gonna get this over to the mill, and we're gonna go ahead and do some math here. I know it's great. Get an idea what we're gonna owe him across the way there. Pay him because we have a couple 100,000 right now, and then of course whatever we get for the rest of it. Got some oil I'm gonna sell off too. I think sheep. Everything else should be good. So we're gonna make sure we just prep up a couple things too. I mean, we got people working on the field, so that's not an issue there. I'm gonna check the animals since they know me enough, and we're gonna take care and make sure that they're all set up before we leave entirely. But we'll go from there. But we'll be back in a little bit, so you'll see in a few. All right, so we got done with everything there. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the bike here. We're getting ready to punch out of here, but. So we got to take care of what we did was we got the milk gone. So the milk for the cows, we took all that. Now, unfortunately, I had like 10,000 liters here, and I took. Oh, that's not mine. This is the farm across the way, so everything's good there. Sorry, I just look at that. I got all the. No, I'm leaving. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna come back at some point, but I want to make sure everything's set up. So I'm talking to everybody. I'm doing all these things. It's kind of crazy how that's working out, but. So yeah, we got that all taken care of, but animals over here too. So our cows, we had about 10,000 liters of milk, and then I picked up the milk from the other side of the farm too. Just brought it all up once in one load, but unfortunately, it sold it all under that farm, which isn't a problem. I owed him money anyway, so it worked out actually pretty well. Sold some of the oil too, so we got another. So we did all right with there. There is some flour down there that we're working on, and that's going to work out. Weird thing is, there's the cows come up over here. It's like we look down under here. There's this little hill area. The cows come up here sometimes. Their heads are popping out. It's pretty funny. So yeah, I was trying to catch that, but so we're gonna cruise on out of here. This is it. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this so we can get out. Look at that sky, though. It's just amazing. That's beautiful. So we're heading out of Rennebu for now. drifting on to a new area. There's still some straw up in that building there. They haven't got the straw foil, whatever. Tomorrow will be, or next month will be a 2-year mark, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here and move along with our days. But I was hoping to ride into the sunset, but it's kind of next to us, so we're whatever. But we're going to go ahead and cruise along and get out of here, move along here. Well, I didn't get the bike out a lot, did we? We were too busy farming, but it's been a great stay. Been great times. Enjoy the time that was here. We're definitely going to come back again, of course. We got property here. We kind of have to come back and check on things, but we'll come back and talk to the gentleman across the street, Farmer Bob there, do all those things that we do. But at this point, we're going to go ahead and head out and enjoy the next location. But we will catch you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, say hello. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what's going on in your world. You have a great day, morning, evening, night, whatever you got going on. Are you watching this? Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you at the next location. Thank you again. Take care. Bye-bye.